back to this place. We have a spiritual connection to this Black Hills that can't be sold. He states that, I don't think I could face the Creator with an open heart if I ever took money for it. So it's not about money. I mean, they could settle for that $570 million. I mean, the United States already extracted $4 billion. That's, oh my God, I can't believe it. But there is some tribes that have settled. There's not all the tribes. There's 8 bands of the Sioux. Some have taken, they have resorts, they have golf courses. And a lot of these places, with my site, I mean, I'll cite you, but right now, just the whole treaty, I mean, there was, and that's where a lot of these, if you ever heard the phrase Indian giver, comes from, because the Indians were always promised certain things and then they were taken away. I mean, it breaks my heart. I mean, I'm doing everything backwards. I mean, I've pursued my education. I pretty much did climb the mountain to the top. I got the big house, the $65,000 vehicle, the motorcycles, but without education. I was just fortunate to have a few brains and got my foot in the door, because that's another thing. I mean, a lot of businesses will use people to get their 1 percentile to run their business, because then they get government loans. Now, thank God that I had the skills of supervising and running a business, and I think that goes to a lot of organizing my own family, but that'll be another story. But some of these sites that were really interesting were the Stacy Bedford Treaty, Fort Lanimer, 1868, www.document.gov, 2001, 29 April 2011, at www.document.gov. Tim Gaggle, Black Hills and Claim Settlements, funds tops 1 billion. Indians.com with a Z. This was updated 12 April 2010. Ramona Hill, Native American living conditions. And that's the whole thing between that too, is the living conditions of these Native Americans is that, I mean, it's just unreal. If you go there, I mean, the alcoholism, I mean, that's the truth. A lot of people like to sweep these things under the rugs, but I don't like to. I just want to put it out there, and that you know, listen, if you can help these tribes out, I mean, at least give their land back. I mean, you took it from them. I mean, and you got to figure the depression. And been in my time, in my mother's time, when you grow up in a society and you're an outcast because of your skin color, you know, the prejudiceness, and you can't get a job, you can't be trusted, you know, it takes a toll on a person. That's pretty much why, the reasons why I have tried so hard, strided my life to teach my children that they are the same and that you can be anything you want to be. You know, the only thing that I really didn't have going for me wasn't my education. I did good in football, I did wrestling. As soon as I went out, I went straight to work. And I knew that if you applied yourself, you go to work every day, you stay at a job, you become a supervisor, you make the big money. But the problem is, without my education, I probably spent 13-hour days working my butt off twice as much as a person that is educated. So this isn't just for Native Americans, it's for everybody that is getting their education to stay with it and take the advice of your parents to keep going. And I would like to show you my prosper. I've already climbed the hill, but I'm going backwards. I'm actually getting my education last. So I'll take you out to give you a little visual that all Native Americans are not alcoholics, that they do prosper, that they have the right intentions, and that they will do whatever they. And getting these people's land back, I mean, that's giving part of their life back. I mean, can you imagine some of the depression that they had to go to being so poor, begging for money, food. The buffalo food sources are totally gone. So I mean, their survival skills really kicked in. This is my new modern horse here. This is a Hummer that cost $65,000. It's not so much that I'm bragging to show you this, but this is to show you that people do prosper, and if they do the right things and work hard, this is what you can see. This is my modern horse, the Harley Davidson. Everything's American made, so I do stick by the flag. I am not anti-government. I am not prejudiced. I just want to let everybody know that you can come from nothing and make something of your life. So you have a great day. Thanks for listening to me. If you want to find more, you can find me on YouTube. So, and I think I'll finish. And one of the biggest ones you can do is sacredland.org, 1999, 2011. Christopher McLeod was a great site. I mean, that one there gives you everything about the Lakota Sioux. I think everybody needs to write their congressman, get on the ballots to vote. You know, get the word out there. You know, the Obama's actually talking. They said that we don't want to. The Dakota Sioux does not want to accept any kind of money. So I mean, I think that's a great thing. Everybody keeps on going for that, and I think it's just less taxing for the future of your children. Because if these tribes all become independent, that means that people like us that have to pay taxes to take care of these people, they become self-sufficient. And that's the same thing with any race. You know, you want to give these people jobs. Now, if these guys get jobs with our economic development with the Ponca people, we want to put up businesses to get that location, everybody around us, and that's all about jobs, providing jobs around us. You know, people going to school part-time. It's about getting the economics going, you know. And, you know, that just need a break, you know, and they just want their sacred land back, and that's about bottom line. Have a great day.